Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. A long weekend's over. Back at work. I'm back at work and I find out the next Monday they're taking it off. Which I guess is fair. But then I always remember they have 2 extra days off than me. So I'm like, why did I have to find out that information? Why did I have to do the math? Why am I like myself? I always have to do the math. Anyway, we have 1 ability left to finish on Steel Claw, and then theoretically we work on actually getting the phases all working and testing and make sure he does what he's supposed to, which, you know, I haven't set up yet, so you know, we'll need to do that. But first, you're gonna need to fire a laser, small laser, and we got half of the way through it yesterday. So we'll wrap it up today, hopefully. And probably by the end of the week, we'll have all 3 bosses done. What's today's date? End of the week would put us at the 23rd. So today I'll have 1 more week next week. Before the next pack. Our next package is on a Sunday. The first is on a Sunday. Why is it on a Sunday? I know occasionally it'll happen on a Sunday. I might release it 1 day earlier. I might release it on Saturday. Oh, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. I'll release it a day earlier because Sunday is a big day. I don't want anything tarnishing Sunday's video. I want to see those stats. I want to see if it's gonna succeed. But other than that, I guess we should get started. Probably. Hello, Mr. Burr. How's it going, Mr. Burr? Okay. So, we have this. We have the animation. Hey, Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think this is fine. Potential bad idea incoming? I mean, can we have a potentially good idea instead? You're planning to swap out your current system for something else. Is the thing better? Or worse? You're saying it like it could be worse. Is it better or worse? I think what I'm gonna do is reuse the laser, but change the width parameter. If I promote to the sub variable, I'll just call this laser width. And I expose it. Right, the default's still the default, but then I can reuse this on it. And maybe change the width of this to be like 1. And then do a delay, and then a destroy actor. Good work. So instead of using landscape texture patches, which are limited by landscape resolution, you're going to use Gaia to generate the meshes and use those meshes instead to populate the environment. There you go. Run everything through Nanite and RVT blending, and then have a main Gaia map they use for the landscape so it can be more simplified. So, pluses and minuses there. A potential minus is you are loading, that means the entire landscape as geo. Versus like something like World Partition, where you'd only load like a chunk of the landscape. Because obviously, I don't think you can split it up that way, because it's just a static mesh. So you're loading the entire thing. Which, depending on the size of it and the resolution of like the displacement and everything, could be very big. But it's nanite, so it'll be not as bad. So it could work. It could definitely work. Right? There's better ways of doing it, aka, you know, landscape. But if you want it to be, also, hold on a second. Wait. Why are you? You're locking it in by doing it as a static mesh. You clearly don't care about it being locked in. So why don't you just generate the landscape with Gaia and just use the height map to create the landscape you want right away? And then you're good. And use landscape. What's the point of this? I just realized. Because clearly you're not doing this at runtime. So why don't you just use landscape and just set it up properly? Oh! Oh, that's so good. I think I need to lower it down, though. I think I need to angle it down or lower it. But it's such a good spot vertically that I really don't want to. Because for each map would be different. There would be a terrain where the player can place objects under the grid system. The grid system needs to be a consistent thing between different maps. Is any structures would need to be placed on the grid. Again, but that has nothing to do with whether or not your landscape is a static mesh or a landscape. So I still don't see the problem. You can have different maps. You can have similar maps. You have the same map except one area is the same. I don't. Whether that it's a landscape or a static mesh doesn't change that. Again, you're welcome to use static meshes. If you don't have a, are you? Hold on. Let's back up. Are you using world partition? Is your map big enough that you're using world partition? I guess that's the main question. I guess I should start with. I'm not asking the size. Are you using world partition? 5 kilometers, 4 kilometers is still a long distance. Okay, so you're not using world partition. Okay, then go nuts with a static mesh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep. That's it. Yeah, whatever then. Is there a benefit to using it at that small a size? Well, there's always a benefit to world partition. World partition unloads areas right around you. It depends on how far you see and what you see. I'm not an expert on world partition and like an open world games, so I can't speak on that too much. But I know it unloads chunks that are further away from you. So if you were like at the edge of the map, you wouldn't load the entire map potential. You'd only load like a little quarter of it that's just around you. Hey, holy crap, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, depends. Hold on, weren't you making a tower defense? What is such a massive map for a tower defense? I just realized. What are you doing with a tower defense that is using a map that big? Hey, Cluster, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How do you randomize splines sampled? Please rephrase, holy crab. Okay, I can drop it a little lower still. Your points all look aligned. I'm not sure I follow. You're talking to a friend about PCG. Do you have any beginner PCG tutorial for someone who hasn't used Unreal Engine yet? If you have not used Unreal Engine yet, you should not start with PCG. If you've never used Unreal Engine, go watch like how do you start using Unreal Engine? What it like? Just watch basics materials, basics videos. PCG is not. Oh, I just started with Unreal. I know nothing about Unreal. I'm gonna jump into PCG. First, like, get a familiarity of Unreal, then go to PCG. Then you can like go with like the 5.4 building series. Like you can use that one. It shows a lot of stuff. But I wouldn't throw that to anybody who doesn't know Unreal, like at least to some degree. Like I don't go over what is a variable. I don't go over what is a node. I don't go over like what are blueprints, right? How do blueprints work? Like all of that stuff, like you need to understand the basics of Unreal, then it'll make sense. If you don't know that, then you're gonna struggle. Yeah, like Leo said, someone needs to learn Unreal Engine before tackling PCG, exactly. It's like starting off with a degree after coming out of kindergarten. No, that's like going to college before going to kindergarten and going through school. You skipped a few steps. Using PCG with a spline sampler and transform points. However, all your sampled points are all in line, or you want them all scattered around within the spline loop. Oh, just change on interior. Change your spline sample to on interior, and you should be good. You might need to check unbounded, or give it a bound volume. Either one. Technically, it's better practice to give it a volume, but I just do unbounded because I'm like that. At that stage, why would you even need BCG? Yeah. You started BCG before Unreal, and you can tell you with certain you can't do either. Well, that's a case in point. You need to learn the basics of Unreal first. Thank you for case in point. Oh, that's the right height. Oh, just maybe a little lower. Still doesn't hit me though. What do we do? Basics are for non-ADHDers? No. You got ADHD? Cool. Look up the basics on 20 different things. If you can't pay attention to the basics, you're never going to pay attention to the more advanced stuff because that's even harder to follow. Right? Because then you're on top of having your excuse of ADHD, you'll also just not understand what's going on. So I think it's going to be even worse. So going back while you're using static meshes, you're going to use BCG to scatter them. You notice that the landscape texture at smaller sizes just lose all sense of detail. I haven't seen that personally. Well, isn't moving it down at all? I'm gonna confirm that it's actually moving it down. Did I see it still above the? Oh yeah, it is. Why do I have to move it down 500 unit? No, wait, is it? No, it's not. It is not moving it down. Oh, I know why it's not moving it down. Because we're doing attach to component and this location 350. There we go. Laser offset Z. I understand why, because it was using this. Not the location of the actor. Stupid me. You're wrong at the bigger size, it acts 1-to-1, but still restricted by the landscape resolution. If you're talking about like sculpting resolution, then yes, landscape doesn't have like you can't do like fine detail of a sculpt, but you don't need to because you use displacement on the landscape to get the finer details. You could do displacement on the landscape. Same thing as a regular material. Okay, yeah, so it was, the offset was fine. It was correct. Yeah, it's coming out the right spot. Okay, so what do we do about, You sent a screenshot? So you already have on interior. What's the problem? Your stuff is already on interior. Seems good? All the points are aligned. You want them randomly placed. Then add a random transform offset. Randomly move every point between -100 and 100 in X and Y. If you want Z as well, then move it in Z as well. And they'll be randomly offset. Patches sort of limits it to some degree, but why are you using patches? I'm not talking about patches. Just make the landscape in the shape you want. And if you want like rocks and that kind of detail, put it in the material as displacement, right? For a landscape. And then if you want like more specific things, you just put geo there to make it very specific kind of geo. And you combine the two. Originally going to use patches to modify everything so you can use a workflow for building maps going forward. You can use patches, and then I would still recommend taking your landscape's height information, basically baking down your patches into a new height map, and then using that to generate the actual height map. So that eventually you get rid of the patches anyway. That still would be my recommendation. Do I... Okay, what we can do is try using fine look at rotation potentially. Yeah, actor rotation. I mean location. This might not look very good, is the problem. Ultimately, you'll be doing the previous method you suggested with just designing the base landscape, then adding unique meshes where needed. Still leveraging BCG for placement, of course. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. It seems like the simplest one, gives you a lot of control. Right? You don't need to worry about like placing tons of meshes everywhere. You can dynamically modify the landscape if you want to. You can paint it very easily. You know, lots of benefits. Oh, what? Oh. Wait. Okay, that's not right. Location. That's location. So what I can try doing then is set actor, set world rotation. Yep, yep. Yeah, they will. That is expected. Oh, also, I need to do it based off of... What's the way to do this? I could just rotate it a little bit down. This is not what I was expecting. Would be the thing I get stuck on today. I mean, if I just angle it a little bit down, honestly. Like 5 degrees, maybe. That's not bad. It does go over my head at -5 until, like, it reaches further. Like here. As long as I do it... I don't know what to do in this one. Arrows and sockets are best for this kind of stuff. No, the problem is the boss is just taller than the character, and I'm shooting a straight laser, so I have to angle it at the player, but then it looks weird looking down. That's the problem. I want it like horizontal because it looks visually the best, but then it literally is above the character's head because he's so damn big.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
So now I have to either angle it down towards the character, or something. I lowered it just slightly, it would still make sense for him. Right, but thanks to it being angled. At this range, it's still like above the head. You can see. And maybe that's fine. Maybe you can get away with this as melee. I'll only have him using this attack at for like when you're at range anyway. So maybe it's fine. I'll just need to change it to... No, I think I should angle it towards the player. I think I'll try to angle it back towards the player after the ads. Turn this off. Set world rotation. Oh, you can do find relative look at rotation. Yeah, transform. Will this work? Get game mode reference. Get player reference. I've never used find relative, I'll be honest. But maybe that's what I need in this one. Yeah, that's what I need in this one. Yeah, find relative will does the trick. It looks a little odd, I will say, right? So what I needed to do also, because it's adjusting the length, it's adjusting the length. Here. Oh yeah, I wanted to remove these. Remove that. That. It should be. I feel like this is not working. Let's find out. Oh yeah, why is this? Oh, I see. It is designed for his location. No, it should be designed off of get laser beam. It's located. Oh, I guess it's attached to him, so that's why it's his location. Yeah, but it should be its forward vector. Get relative rotation. Oh, get get forward vector. Is this gonna work? Aha! I figured out the trick to it. To not be dumb. Okay. Ooh. Okay, he hits. Okay, you gotta time it. You can't just dodge. I think I need to change the size of the trace though. You need to figure out the trick for this too? Wait. The trick for what part? Laser. Impact radius. Oh, for not to be dumb. See, yeah, it's good to not be a thumb. You know, an index finger is pretty good. Honestly, thumbs are good. Well, I mean, do they hold a candle to a index finger? Right, so now, here, if I guess refresh the notes here again. It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. That is not the button I meant to press. I actually pressed the button. Hi. I didn't mean to press that button. I just look up. I wanted to press it. That's what I wanted to press. But that button is right next to my soundboard button. Like open the soundboard menu button and I press that instead. Yeah, I got a little bit of a glitch in me. It's fine. It's by the way, just Epic, if you're ever listening during this specific moment, can we please have comments that when you select everything and you make a comment, it works on all zoom levels? Like, I've zoomed in now, and hey, this is no longer inside of the comment. Yeah, it still follows it, but so why is it when I undid that? But I want it to be on all zoom levels. I want it to be like this. I want it to be like this, where it surrounds on all zoom levels, not just the one I selected it in. Remember that thing about being less dumb? No. What you talking about? We'll just set it in the radius here is like 50. Let's see. Okay. I think I see the problem here. The laser and the trace don't exactly line up. Yeah. Yeah, Leah, exactly. You see it too. Let's fix that. And it's because of this. No, wait. What? Wait. I'm using the laser itself to line trace from it. I'm only offsetting it up and down. Also, this offset needs to be this. Why is it offset? Hold on. Add an arrow. Turn off hidden in game. Why is it shooting from there? Not from... Oh, okay. I think I understand. Also, why does the character by default have an arrow component, but you cannot edit anything of it? What is this garbage? Epic, please. It spawns it at location, no offset. Then it spawns it at... Oh, here. At location X. But I am getting... I am using... Oh, damage dealer's location. Get... World location. There we go. Now, it looks weird as hell, but now it's lining up. Okay, okay. Right. And also, I need to do your role location. And we're fixing stuff as well in the scenario, which is great. But that's a big but. I think I need to do... change the forward offset. Laser offset X. Let's change this to, I don't know, 100. Let's see how that looks. It's supposed to look correct from 300, and it does. Yeah. So that's the problem with sprites. That's the problem with sprites. It's not gonna look like it's coming from his mouth at all angles. I mean, it is what... I can maybe offset a little bit. I need to move it back up though. A little back up. Yeah. It's not going to be corrected at all angles. And that's unfortunate. There's a way of doing sockets for sprites. The problem with it is you have to do it on every single sprite. Let's see if there's a way of doing that, because I don't like how it looks. Cobra Code is the best sprite stuff for Unreal. Yeah, we can do. How do you? Hold on. So you could, I mean, you could set them all to be globally in the right spot. I only need it for a moment, to be fair. I don't need it to follow it. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. Because I can do it on the sprites themselves, right? Yep. So what I'm gonna do then is go here, open up the roar forward. I'm gonna see what frame. Oh god, it's 16 direct. I guess I don't need to do this on 16 direction. I only need to do this on this one, which is not all of them. So really, I want to look at around here, which is frames 15. Ah, but it's not. Oh no, it might actually be. Yeah, so it's around here. So you can use this as the baseline. So if I use, if I had a new socket here, wait. Okay, so why doesn't do anything on a socket that is 2D? Fair enough. Makes sense. Is it around here? I think it's around here. So we'll do minus 0.5 and 43. Okay, so we'll bulk edit all of these. Where's sockets? Sockets, there it is. Wait. Oh, now I can add it. Oh, odd. Okay. So, wait, I can't. No. Translate. Why can I not edit these? Laser. Hold on a second. Why? Wait. Why? Now that's where he's getting the placement of it, and then he's doing bulk edit. Right, where's the bulk edit? No. Wait. Where'd the bulk edit go? Yeah. What? Why? Why is it? Oh, hold on. He didn't do bulk edit. Did he open them? This is probably a bad idea. No, that opens every single one separately. Hold on. Action. No, he did bulk edit. What? But mine just does. Oh. Mine just doesn't work that way. Because it's paper CD, maybe. No, but it's sprites, and it shouldn't matter. Why can't I modify this? No, it doesn't matter if I have one selected or all selected. No, it doesn't matter. They all have the socket now. If I open this one, there's the laser socket. But see, his looks like this. His looks like this. His doesn't look like this. Right? And I think that's just a version difference. Wait, no, this is... Wait, why am I looking at pinned columns? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. I've never noticed this. I've never noticed the detail panel. I've always used this, and I know how to navigate this for everything I do. But only now am I noticing, because the only reason I even noticed it is because he has neither. His is called property editor. So I have pinned columns and details, which is probably in the newer versions. And in the older version, it was probably all together as a property editor. And they probably got split somehow. Oh, not negative, negative 0.5, right? And 43. Okay. So now that we know that, we need to look at, so we just did down, we don't need down 2. Wait, why do we have down again? 4 to 1 down. Oh. Oh, the naming sucks. Oh, why the naming star? Oh no. Oh. So I was calling it down and then down underscore 2. And so the naming is using, that's where it puts the number. And so now they think about it, suck it, suck. Oh, I know. That's why I wasn't using them until now. You know what? I'm just going to put all of them in the same spot for all of down, and it's going to be fine.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Because I don't care about the 16 directional thing in this scenario. Surely this doesn't break anything. I mean, this won't, because I'm not using sockets for anything except this. So yeah, this won't break anything. By the way, you guys will be surprised to hear that I've been watching a TV show recently that I've watched before. Because technically it's a TV show. It just happens to be on YouTube. But occasionally, like once in a blue moon, I'm like, I kind of want to rewatch like a season or something. One of Gordon Ramsay's shows. That's what I want. Once in a blue moon, I'm like, you know what? I want to watch some cooking stuff. Okay. So now we gotta position this. It's so hard to tell. I'm gonna assume, like, here. It's so hard to tell. Minus 34 and 43. Minus 34 and 43. Okay, get all the down left. Why is it 45 on this one? Sure, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It does. But if it starts at the correct location visually, it doesn't need to start away. Because I'm putting it screen space effectively at the correct location. So it should be fine. We'll see. If it won't be, we'll change it. It was minus 34 and 43, right? I think so. Yeah. Down right. I mean, it should theoretically be instead of minus 34, just plus 34. $34, 43? Yeah. Why do I have an odd number of... Guys, something is not right. I don't... I shouldn't have an odd number of frames. What flavor of pain are we on? Strawberry. This is strawberry flavored pain. Mostly because I bought some strawberry Greek yogurt earlier today, and I had some, and it was good. I'll be honest, I don't really like regular yogurt. I always like Greek yogurt. I like the thicker consistency. You've had Greek yogurt so long? Oh, it's so good though. Minus 52 and 43. Minus 52, 43. Add a socket. Minus 52. 43. You miss gym? You used to have it all the time as a snack during gym days? You could still have Greek yogurt even if you don't go to the gym, you know? Yeah, I put 34 because it was the right side. I finished the left side and was doing the right side. So negative becomes positive, becomes left versus right. Yep. That was intentional. Like right now I'm putting in minus 52, and it means the next one is positive 52. I don't even need to check. Because it's the same thing, but other side. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, this was now it's gonna be positive 52, 43. I think I'm gonna need to go through and modify the socket names all at once. Because I think I already missed socket name in the last one, so I'm just gonna ignore socket name on these and then just go with regular. So up, okay, up is gonna be the same thing as down. What was down? Minus 0.5, 43. Up. Oh, we're gonna go up left. Oops. I need to up left, up. Okay. Minus point. Well, this is going to be positive 0.5 because it's flipped. 43. Going away from camera, this might be a problem, but we'll find out. Up left will be the same as down left. Which is minus 34. $34. Where is it end? Where does it land? Up left. It's okay, Leo. Compared to me, you're still fantastic. Not much of a bar, to be fair. Positive 34. This one. Okay. I wish this was faster, but it's not. Okay, so now we need to do an edit of all of them at once. And okay, it says one array element and it doesn't say multiple, which is great. So we can just multiply all of them here to say laser sockets. That means we didn't miss any. That's a good way of doing it, Leo. That is the right way of doing it, really. Comparison is the thief of joy, as the saying goes. And if you compare yourself to someone else, you'll be miserable. Which goes both ways, by the way. You can look at someone much better than you and be like, I'm miserable because I am not that good. And you can also be at the same time in the opposite direction, looking down and be like, why do I have to work with this shit? Both scenarios are bad. Just say. In case you were wondering, like, oh man, just never look up then. No, your work's going down too. Okay, well, I got the socket. Now, what's the note to get the socket information? Oh, you just put the parent socket. Get socket transform. That's easy then. Get socket transform. I'm good now. Okay. Can I do get sprite? And then get socket. Oh, we get an attach point name. Maybe that'll work. Hold on. Can we do that and then just say laser socket here? Boom. I don't think that works very well. Why is the sprite over there? Okay. Okay. What if we then laser beam set world location. Damage dealer, get sprite. Get socket location. World space. Okay, good. World space. I want laser socket. Bam. You can teleport. That... Okay. Add. That is not at all where I put it. Now, it could be because I still have an X offset here and a Z offset. Let's remove the offsets. But I guess if I'm doing it, I guess I don't need to attach it anymore. I guess the problem is I'm attaching it. So really, it should be attached to the right spot. But it's not. Hold on, let me go get sprite again. Plug this in, turn off any offsets here. And then try... I don't know if this point name will work. It might not be a point name, but... laser socket. Why is your input MS so high? Is that normal? I've always seen it high, but I don't know what it is or how it works. I don't understand input MS. Because it doesn't make sense for the input NMS to be higher than the frame MS. But I've never looked into it. I would ask Google. So all of that has resulted in nothing. Unless I do spawn system at location. Spawn system at location with param. Nope. Why do I not have my variables here? Why is it only attached that has variables? Why doesn't the new one have variables? Wait, this one also doesn't have variables now. I'm confused. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of the other stuff. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking of the other thing. It's fine. Get sprites. I guess I could do actor location. It doesn't matter on this one. Rotation. Well, our direction will need to be world now. Find, look at rotation. Why? Why? Oh, because I removed the ventricle. Oh, no. This might be fine. This might still be fine. This might still be fine. I'm coping hard, but this might still be fine. Get sprite. Get sprite. Sorry. Get socket location. Set actor. Set. No. World location and rotation. Location is here. Rotation doesn't move. Rotation doesn't move. Set world location. This is not gonna work. I'm already realizing this is not gonna work. Why? Why doesn't the sockets work? It's not the right place relative to the socket at all. It's not changing location at all. I'm pretty sure that's his location. Have I been lied to? Have I been lied to? Did I use the wrong node? Get socket transform. It goes off of the sprite. Okay, let's use that instead. Get socket transform. Okay. Try a different one. Let's do a little split here. It's fine. Sure, it'll be exactly the same. Why? I now remember why I didn't use Freaking sockets. Um, I'm certain I'm typing it right. Yeah, I'm typing it right. Do, 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 do. Pain. All I want to do is to attach it to a socket. Check the code with engine and it only updates the socket location especially with the attached component when the component moves. Not paper ZD issue, but engine issue. I'm sorry, what?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Just no. It is not working. It is not working at all. Or is it the I feel like the animation's also wrong. But let's see. Can I find something in the Discord? You're not saying favorite 2D sprites sockets lag like one frame behind, but I don't care about it lacking one frame behind. Uh, I'll ask. I'll ask in their Discord real quick. I'm trying to use sockets on a montage. Or with a montage. How do I go about attaching? Well, I thought today was going to be simple. And telling we do have a laser, I don't like how it looks. I just, don't like how it looks. Oh god. Oh, it's because I didn't reattach this. I think I've just found out the worst news almost the worst news imaginable, which is worse than just hearing that it doesn't work. I'm getting confirmation right now. Well, so basically, for the sagas to work on a sprite, get this. Okay, I hope you're sitting down for this one. Every single sprite for the character apparently needs to have the socket. It doesn't have to be in the correct location, obviously, but apparently that's a paper 2D thing. For it to work, it apparently needs to. Okay, here's what we could try. Okay. You can have a 3D scene component array that's aligned to the directions you need for 3D scene component array. No. You know what I can do? Actually, I could store those offsets and do it based on the actor's rotation, snap to 45-degree angles. I can take the rotation, figure out which of the 8 directions it is, and based off of those rotations, I can manually put in the offset for each one. And it'll be easier than dealing with the sprite offset. I remembered something. I've heard this before, by the way. That's why I never did sockets before. I remember this. I was like, there was a reason why I always avoided socket, but I forgot why, because it was been so long. So, okay. Hold on. Look, when I hit a wall, I find a way around the wall. Okay, that's just what I do. So I think it's for the dashing that I can grab it from. Yeah, this. Oh, this gets it from here. Oh no, I can just do the math. I don't need all this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Game Dev Cave also has issues with sockets last week on his stream. We break the walls, we break the fourth wall. Break it all down! Tear down the walls! Just don't break your apartment walls. You know, it's gonna cost you a bit. Get actor rotation. Not actor rotation. Get your rotation. Then divide, split it. Okay, because I only need Z. And I need to divide this by 45. Then floor it. Okay. So, and then you do a switch on int or select by int. Okay. So, then I'll need to do this for the 16 directional as well, potentially. So you know what? I'm going to just duplicate this down here so I don't mess with the other one. Not what I meant to do. Do one of these. Rotation will go in rotation. This will be recombined. So I'll plug this into location. So if it's rotated minus 45 degrees, let's do a little test. So I think this one, is this forward? Yes. Okay. Minus 0.543. Perfection. Did you see how beautifully that came out of his mouth? Screw sockets. I just put in the math myself. It's just this down left, up right, or up left, up. I think it might not. I think it's not X. Because X is forward. I think it's Y that I need to modify, actually. We can double check this by just doing 500 on Y real quick. Yeah. Remember, the player doesn't know your hard code and they don't care. My good sir. I hard coded so many sprites as just a moment ago. This is far less hard coding than I was doing a moment ago with the sprites. But we will silently watch from the shadows. Do it. You know what? You don't even have to do it silently. It can be very. The shadows can be very loud. I don't mind. Minus 34. Which means in the other direction is 34. Hey, Makil, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Then we have left. Where's left? Minus 52. We can give it the forward offset as well in a moment. That means I can improve the 16 directional one as well. Which we'll probably do. So the only one left is, wait, down, left, upper left, up left, and up right. Up left, oh yeah, up left will be the same, minus 34, 43. And And I'll push it out away from... let's see what happens when I don't push it out at all. Oh, did I make a mistake on that one? I think I got that wrong. This one? Oh, right? I feel like it should be that's the bottom left. I think this one should be positive, shouldn't it? Okay, you know what? Easy way to find out. Friend strength. What are we working with here? 3. It's minus 52. The problem is... I think I see the problem. Is he's rotating and the offsets obviously change with rotation. And I don't want it to change with rotation. So I don't want to spawn it attached. Spawn system at location. Location is this. Find look at rotation. No. What? Oh, pfft. Well, I need to plug things in. That helps. So, am I to reverse the left and right? Why? Because the offsets aren't... I'm putting the offsets as sprite offsets. There need to be world offsets. Uh... Okay. Okay. Um. Uh. What? Oh, it's gonna be a roar thing. Steel. Or. So really, what I need to do is do one of these, which is 125 up. From the sprite position. I guess I'll leave that there for a moment. So I'm gonna do another select here to clear it all out. So again, 125 up, right? So theoretically, when he's facing down, this would be correct. It's not. That's correct. That's where I'd want it. So why is it above? Why is it above where I want it? Oh, so good until it wasn't so good. Oh, because I'm doing the actual location. No. Get sprite. Get world location. Doing this, damn it. So now it's not up high enough. Can you apply world partition to literally any map size? You should be able to, I thought. But again, I've never dealt with world partition, so I could be wrong on that. But I thought you could. Because the default, like if you press Control N, right? If you do Control N, like the open world map, I don't think is massive. But it has world partition. Don't change the color to white. I would for the joke if it wasn't just such a pain in the ass to do. So I don't understand. It lines up, and I'm doing it based off the sprite location, and then adding 125. Show why. Wait, why is it? Okay. What if I position it underneath the capsule component? It is 60. Okay. $60. Okay, that's correct. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's correct. Going off of this one is fine. The sprite is screw me on that one, but that one's fine. So if I change you now to down left, and then I put you like, yeah, right there. Put the values, and I'm just gonna leave them up a little bit because I don't need to be. Actually, I'm gonna do copy. Should work, right? Please. I can't.
Ads are here.
I can't paste them in. Because of course I can't. They're all going to be 16C. I'm getting this before the end of the stream, damn it. You adapt some materials to do some specific things and integrate RVT. Nice. I mean, that lines up. That definitely lines up. I don't know what's going on with the attack. To be clear, I don't know why it's stopping where it is and why I'm not taking any damage. But let's forget about that for a moment. Let's just, you know, it lines up. I'm just going in order. Left. Yeah, right there. Right there is good. Minus 212 and 212. Okay, it's because it's higher than the capsule height. What's higher? Wait, what? Yeah, look at that. That lines up. Oh, like why it's being short? I don't know. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. like this effect, right? It stops here. See how it stops there? And it looks really weird. But the damage is from here anyway. Is from this thing, which is colliding with me. It's weird. I'll revisit it later. Main thing is it's working for now to line up. Okay, it's working for now. We continue. So left, then we need up left. Well, up left will be like down left. Except the Y will be except the Y will be well, actually no, it'll be a little different. Oh no, yeah, the Y will be flipped, right? So if this is regular, down left, so up left should be still negative 106, negative 177. Let's find out. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. I think the values are wrong though. Well, it's wrong because it was... Let's just go with the values that I got. Negative 212, 70. I'm just gonna use the values that I'm getting. Which doesn't line up. Good job. Let me put in the values that I thought I was going to be. Why is it over here? It's over there because it has rotated. So I think X and Y are flipped. Is that why? Or X is flipped. Positive 212? Well, why is it still there? Okay, so I modified the correct wait. Oh, I still have the print string in. What am I printing out? 3. Should print 4 here. Negative. Wait, I'm printing negative 4. Well, there's the problem. I'm printing negative 4. Why am I printing negative 4? just kill me now. Wait, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, -4. Okay. +4. Which means down will be 4. Down left will be 5. Let's see if this works. Left will be this one. And then up left should be the opposite, should be the same thing as bottom left. Which again, will be this with Y flipped. Oh, but did I copy wrong? Wrong. Oh, this is left. Okay, and then this. Probably not right, but. Okay, yeah. Let's just zero everything out. And we start again. You know, it's fine. It's. I'm not losing my mind. We started 5. My mistake. This is 5. Okay. Then we have 6 is bottom. Okay. 6 is bottom left. It's fine. Everything is fine. Six. Not quite. Oh yeah, I see. It should be like around here. Yeah, it should be around there. -140, 212. There we go. Okay. So, again, that means this one will be 144, 212. So bottom right. It's not gonna be that. So look, let's. You know what? I'm just gonna. It's fine, guys. I am not going crazy. It's fine. Let's go with that. 212 minus 70. Just kill me now. I mean, just. Just. It's 4. Yeah, what if I did 212 0? Worst part about problems in Unreal, when you're about to fall asleep, you figure out what you did wrong or missed? I mean, sometimes. Hey, man, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Right, forward is good. Okay. I mean, it's closer now. If I move it in Y now. Y moves it left and right. Is that it? No. That one's gonna be wrong for sure. It seems like it should be. What? It's not the same because it's rotated 45 degrees. That's why it's not the same. It's not the same because the whole thing is rotated 45 degrees. It needs to be high. Why does it need to be higher in this one? I think it just needs to be further away. Thank you for the code. It's an annoying bear right now. I do not understand this bear, but why is it shooting from there? Why is it shooting from there now? Okay. This is like actual hard coding. Not difficult, as in, I am just... This is terrible. Why is it... I almost got it. Like, from the camera, it'll look correct. As in... I can't wait to do it. Exit the eject from the camera and just actually look where it is in 3D space. There we go. I'm like shooting like way above. Not way above, but like I'm shooting above for sure. But from the camera, it looks correct. So... I need to move it in Y. That's why I need to move it. What am I trying to do? I want the laser to line up based on the sprite, based on like where it looks like it should line up with as he rotates around. The problem is sockets are just basically unusable in paper 2D/CD. They're basically unusable. So we can't really use sockets. So the alternative is to freaking hard code it based on the rotation of the character. But it doesn't. Do the other. Yeah, that's really close. No, it doesn't matter what sprite faces. Yeah, the sprite always faces the same direction. But see, like, it looks like he's not facing the same direction. There we go. And visually, that's all that matters, right? So now it looks like it's coming from his mouth. Coming from his mouth. Coming from his mouth. Yeah, the enemy's a capsule. Yeah, it's... How do you look for starting point? Eyeballing it. And then we go from there. And then we go from there. Negative 212, 212. Let's see if left works. Hey, look at that. Left works. Will right work? This is right. Right is 3. No, right is 2. Right is 2. Is it going to be 212, 212 if I do the other direction? No, 212, negative 212. Sprite has different size, depends on the camera angle. My camera angle doesn't change. Okay, that worked. I don't know why that didn't do what it... I already see a slight problem, which is if he starts it, right, it shoots not where it's supposed to. But that's for me to fix later. For now, animation-wise, it's coming from his mouth. It's coming from his mouth. Okay. Make a screenshot when sprite is in different places. Size won't be the same. Okay. Show you. I'm here. Comes out of his mouth. I'm here. Comes out of his mouth. I am like far enough away where it still looks like it's coming from his mouth. There's no problems. I'll move to like here. Coming from his mouth. Over here. Coming from his mouth. He needs to readjust. There it is. Coming from his mouth. All the way from the side. Coming from his mouth. This perspective has nothing to do with it. I am fine on that regard. Okay, so next up is top left 0. Okay, let's do top left. Which is this way. Right. Let's see. That's right, 270. What do you mean? There's no automatic readjusting. I'm not sure. It's a sprite. There's no readjusting. Automatic. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Maybe even a bit less. Okay, no, a little more back. And then maybe a little forward. It's not too much, though.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh no, it's frozen. I took a screenshot of my values just in case it doesn't unfroze. Thank goodness. I'm like, I'm not losing those values. Rotate this way. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, and now save. Not losing those values. I'm not going through this shit again. Generally speaking, I should move forward as well, but I'm gonna revisit forward because I left it at 0-0, and I think I need to move it forward towards us. To be here. We'll try this. Let's try this. Wait. Is this one? Double check. Still works. Yep, still works. But now it's a little bit off of the sprite. Excellent. So we now need 1 and 3. Up should be up is 0? No, up is 1. There we go. Yeah, up is 1. Let's do up. Up is somewhere around here, which is negative 141. Actually, 144 there. I don't know why. Okay. Needs to update. Realize that I've rotated. There it is. Okay, that works. I think it's because I'm using actor rotation. Well, see, he's... I'm using actor rotation. But I think to me using actor rotation minus 45. Because he's rotated 45 degrees counterclockwise. Nope. Take it back. Take it back. Yeah, I take it all back. Yeah, nope. Thought I was being smart. No, just forget it. You know what? Just forget it. Okay, the last one is 3. And 3 is what? Top right, I think? Why is this printing 2? Prints 2 here. Prints 2 here. They can't both be 2. 3. 3 is right. I thought we already did 3. I thought we already did right. Why does he not... Why does he not... 12 minus 212. I thought... No, that's correct. This is 212 minus 212. This is not correct. That should be like around here. Should be like 70 minus 35 minus 250. Let's see. Did I break it? Let's find out. Okay, this is 3. Why is it so high up? There we go. That's correct. And now if we do 2... I need to bring it down. I need to bring it towards me. Is that not... Am I not putting in the right direction? Let's find out. I just put a very high number in. Oh, it is going, like, away from him. Okay, that is not what I thought I was doing. I mean, that seems right. If anything, one should be a little more to the right. I think we pretty much have it. At least as good as it's going to get for now. Yeah, that's better. Now, the question becomes... why... I'm going to add an arrow here. Turn off hidden in game. Make it a little bigger. I want to see where this arrow is pointing. Right, it's always going to point towards the actor because the actor, yeah. That makes sense. Set world rotation. It's gonna give it the same rotation that I'm piping in here. Look at visualize real quick. Yep, yeah, that's right. So the animation's not right. Why is the animation not right? Why is this not lining up? Why is he doing the wrong animation? When he does the right animation for what direction he's supposed to be, it's correct. That's not the right one. Focus target. Okay. There we... Hold on. Oh, that... Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so as long as I have him face towards the target, when he does this, it will line up. Now. I believe. Okay. Okay. So what we can do now is first of all get rid of this scene component. Don't need it. Let's slightly clean this up, just ever so slightly. I'm gonna need a lot of this still, but you know, just a little bit of this stuff. When we have the laser beam, I want to set this rotation. Well, no, actually, I don't want to set his rotation. His rotation should have been set because he should have been looking at me. Do I not have face towards player? I thought I had one. As an action. Okay, well, I'll do that on here. That's fine. When we create the task for it, we can actually make him rotate towards the player. Then fire the laser. Then we're good. This has been pain, but you know what? Got it lining up. So, yay. The fact that we have to do this at all, by the way, is crazy. I don't know why the laser's no longer working. Either. Oh, because this is the new location, right? This is the start location. Pretty sure. I think maybe that's why. Hey. So... why doesn't it all just work fine? I would love for it to just work fine. So it's doing the trace fine. It's just then saying, hey, I don't know, we're good. Why would we need to do anything else past that? Trace works fine. I know clearly I'm setting things up correctly. Oh, it's because I multiplied this by 2.5. This would be fine, right? Hold on. Yes. So I need to multiply it by the laser width, which used to be 2.5, which is what it was designed for, but now it's at 1. So I need to multiply it by the laser width, or 2.5 divided by laser width. Let's fix that part, and then let's figure out why the hell this doesn't work. Okay. Why is it tracing there? Oh, it's tracing from the laser beam. It shouldn't be tracing from the laser beam. It should be tracing from the laser explosion. There we go. just Uh, if I might be better to use location, honestly. Let's find out. So we're originally on strawberry flavored pain. What flavor are we on now? Licorice. We went through Licorice Island, and I don't like licorice. I don't know about you. But thankfully, it's working. So tomorrow, I will just need to start setting up the actual state tree for damn bastard. Because, and also I need to make it so there's still some adjustments I need to do. He shouldn't be hitting me when he does. I'm ignoring his animations right now. Just don't worry about it. I don't know what that is, so I couldn't tell you. We'll fix up the rest tomorrow. Sorry, I have no idea what that is, so. I'm fine with red licorice, like red rope. Like, I ate that stuff in, like, high school, but it was okay. It was kind of flavorless. Black licorice, last time I tried, I didn't like. Really bad pungent fish that's been fermented. Why would I want fermented fish? I'd rather have like sashimi and sushi. Give me that. That's my favorite way to eat fish. Raw. You don't need to do all the extra crap. Raw. You know what I realized I could have done to get the placement right? I could have attached a the arm thing, boom arm or whatever it's called, camera arm, and then just rotate it around him and just did a print string on all the positions on the endpoint. Technically would have worked. Anyway, guys, could also just attach it to those points as well if I use those to spawn it. Now that you know I did all this, I think of better ways of doing it. See, now I'm thinking of like, oh yeah, I could have done this. Could have done this. That's because my brain ain't braining. So what happens when your brain doesn't brain? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this painful adventure. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully less pain. No promises. So in case you want to see pain, come back tomorrow. Potentially more pain. I don't know. We will see. Because I just thought of a different way of doing this, so I might change this entire thing and do it a different way. Now that I've thought of a better way, potentially, of doing it. Actually, no, the way I'm thinking of right now wouldn't work either. So, no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. We might have pain. We might not. I don't know. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.